What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today is March 2nd. I was actually in Florida this last week at a company retreat. So basically, it was just me and my whole company going on vacation together, like an all-paid 5-star vacation. I went jet skiing for 2 hours, ate tons of good food, hung out with like my CEO and all my coworkers. So it was super fun and cool. Just got back, and like I say, I always miss my collection when I leave. Plus, this little guy just loves his daddy. He gets so excited to see me, him and Raiden. But I did want to go over the February arrivals and March arrivals, like February acquisitions, I should say. So, looking at the YouTube channel, we pre-ordered Leon Kennedy. Got the Nightmare Trash leather box, J&D Bell Batman, which was a non-pre-order. And let's see what else I get. I finally told you guys about my job. I've been there for some time now, and it's absolutely freaking phenomenal. It truly is life-changing, no joke. Even though I filmed this video before I started the job. I got Berserker Predator life-size bust, came damaged, unfortunately. And this little printer. All right, yeah, so basically we just got 2 statues and a prop, none of which were pre-orders. Well, technically the Leatherface was, sort of. I paid for that in November, just took them forever to get it to me. So, yeah, and then we pre-ordered Leon Kennedy, and I also pre-ordered Superman as well. So 2 pre-orders, 2 statues, 1 prop. In general, it's a slow month. I was really expecting to get the Deep Tail Predator bust. But dude, bro, that tracking, I mean, it says it was arrived at the port like 2+ weeks ago, and it's supposed to be, it says to be arranged, meaning like it's supposed to be picked up by a truck and delivered to me. I'm 2 states away from California. Normally when I do freight delivery, it's 2 to 3 days. I don't know why it's taking 2 weeks. I was anticipating it to arrive while I was in Florida, and it still didn't. Never got the text, email, phone call to schedule delivery. So super annoyed. I really want to get it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it in March, but who the frick knows? Their shipping method, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, ORZGK. First off, they're the worst retailer I've ever done business with. I will never buy from them again. So they are literally 0 out of 10. Communication, shipping speed. I paid for this in November, bear in mind. We are 4 months since I've paid for this, and I still don't have the product. They also kept trying to charge my credit card, even after I paid. And I told them, like, hey, can you stop charging? I already paid for this. Like, it was being caught by my fraud filter. And they told me they can't stop it, and just to ignore it. And every day, $640 was trying to be charged, like the shipping cost, to my credit card. So I had to just cancel my credit card. They would have stopped trying to charge it. So I had to cancel my credit card and get a new one because of them. So they get a 0 out of 10 in my book. And this is what I'm going to be getting, is these 3 ginormous boxes. So I do believe we will get the Deep Tail. This is version A, which I obviously did not get. This is the version I will be getting. As you can see, it pairs extremely good with Big Chap. They look phenomenal. I mean, obviously, Big Chap has like a higher base with those rocks. But when you compare just this to this, it's the same size. They both have a black underbase with a logo. Granted, this logo is a lot bigger and looks better than that tiny little thing you can't even see. But they do pair extremely well, and I like that. Although I don't like the angle of this. This needs to go way lower to start right there. That's how it looks in the movie. That's how I, if you notice, do mine right there. That is how they should be doing it. Not that high up that it's close to the leather. So I do really like the necklace. And then obviously he's missing the other one right here that I have right there, and I'm waiting on it. So I do believe I will be getting this. I mean, literally any day now, I should get a text saying, hey, we're going to deliver this tomorrow. That's usually what happens. So this definitely should arrive. Very excited. Those who have received it so far have given it just absolute praise. They said it looks absolutely phenomenal paintwork and sculpt and looks very lifelike. So, like, here's another person that just said, you know, it's worth every single penny. It's massive. Like, this just looks absolute godlike. Like, super impressed overall. I love the big one as well. There are just a few things I don't like about it. I'm not a huge fan of long torsos with no arms. Like, if this had arms, full arms, I 100% would have got this. I also don't like this little loincloth. It should have ended right there and not have that. I would say those are the two reasons I did not go with this. Because generally I do want the bigger, but give it full arms, get rid of that. Just have it the black base or like a jungle theme, wrap leaves around it. Now, you probably could just cover that with like plant leaves. I don't think that'd be a hard problem. And frankly, I think anyone who gets that should do that. You got to cover that. That looks really bad. Cover it with a bunch of leaves, do a jungle themed base. The arms, there's nothing you can really do about that. Just have to accept that it's an armless giant torso. But there's no doubt the sculpt is so good. Yet this piece received so much hate at the beginning, and I feel like as we see this get more in hands, all those haters are going to be like, gosh dang it, I should have bought that. Because it's going to be so hard to get. There's only like 60 of these. 60 of like each version. So it's going to be super rare. It's the best Predator bus out there. So yeah. Alrighty, this will be definitely an arrival in the month of March. It says it's by Sideshow. I think it's in collab, but it's Blitzway, and it's the movable arm. So I should have bought this one at first release, but I thought it was very expensive, and I was like, nah. And I ended up buying the HCG one, which had a light up, which is the only advantage it has. Because this one doesn't have a light up like inside here. And that was a cool light up, like 3 little blue lights. But this has the movable arm, better detail, better base. It comes with the chip, which does have a light up, and I love the chip. I never had one. But I did end up getting this. Got it close to retail, 14. I mean, if this was to release now, $14.55. When I include shipping and tax, that's what I paid for this. So overall, I got it for a great deal. It's been in transit for about 3.5 weeks, So I think in the next like 1 to 2 weeks, I should be getting this. This should also arrive probably towards the latter part of March. But I got it through Kyoland. I searched everywhere for the Berserker Predator mask. And a lot of like retailers, Chinese sellers, were trying to quote me like $800, which I'm like, yeah, it's not worth that. This thing retailed at $350. A really good price is $500. And because I know it's like long sold out. But they were all trying to rip me off. But Kyoland, dude, they hooked me up, and I got it for a great price. They shipped it immediately. Sometimes I feel like I only want to use them. But yeah, this shipped and should arrive. And when they ship it to me, it's usually about 3 weeks at sea. I don't know what they do, but their shipping is quicker than other traditional like Chinese sellers' shipping methods. It's usually about 3 weeks only, where others is like 4 to 6 weeks. But this will definitely arrive in the month of March, probably like 3rd or 4th week. Now, I was hoping to have 3 more shipping, and they told me it was going to ship right after Chinese New Year, hence I pre-ordered it from them, and then lo and behold, it doesn't. So I'm really pissed about that. But I doubt it's going to arrive. But did want to mention the whole reason I bought J&D Batman was to get that freaking armory. And I was told it'd ship right after Chinese New Year, and nothing. So I'm like, gosh dang it. Now I just kind of wish I never bought J&D and just not bought the armory, because it's so annoying they're not shipping. So freaking armory better ship. So I'm very annoyed at the seller for telling me it's going to ship, and then it didn't. We also have Lady D and Gandalf. Both I was told would ship right after Chinese New Year, and when I asked for an update, they're like, no update. So I'm very pissed, and that's one reason I'm never pre-ordering a Prime 1 Studio statue if it's not direct, ever again. Or if I was, it would be through Kyoland. I would not go through any US retailer. And Lady D, I could have bought Lady D had it shipped months ago if I bought it through a different seller. So I bought it through that particular seller because I was able to like cancel a pre-order and transfer the deposit. I should just ask for a refund and bought it through someone else. So that I would have Lady D right now if I did. But here we are, and they still have no update. So unfortunately, I doubt Lady D's going to arrive. I doubt Gandalf's going to arrive. If I ordered direct, I'd probably be getting Gandalf this month. So it's unfortunate. Those two might be months away. Just lessons learned not to pre-order from a US retailer when it comes to a Prime 1 statue, because they always take frickin' forever. The only other statues worth mentioning that could ship during the month is going to be the Prime 1 Endoskeleton 1/3 scale. It says ETA March, and Last of Us Diorama. Both are set to ship in March apparently, which would mean they would be an April acquisition, but thought I wanted to mention that those two could be shipping. Extremely excited for both. The Endo, I mean, its end game is going to be right here. I may just put it right here with the Endo arm, or depends how much I like it. I may just lower these two and put the Endo and arm up here. So I want the better statues to get top shelf premium. At the end of the day, all of them will go down low eventually. Right now, I'm really enjoying like the Arnold there. Sarah's, I mean, it should be T1000 right here, but dude, Darkseid T1000, that thing's never gonna ship. Like, I've asked Darkseid for an update, and they were like late June. I'm like, June? Like, you guys are going to ship it after Prime 1, and it went on pre-order a year and a half later. I think Darkseid Collectibles is officially the worst company out there. I can't think of a worse company. I mean, here in Sideshow, it says February. Yeah, that's not true. Because when I messaged Darkseid Direct, they were like, late June. And I'm like, okay, June, that's when the Prime 1, which is 1,000 times more detailed, better. Like, this one's set to ship in June, at least on Sideshow. On Prime 1, it ends June, not June beginning. So, yeah. Freaking Darkseid, dude. I'll never pre-order a Darkseid statue ever again. I only did because, as you can see, like, this is already sold out. And the liquid chrome version is unique. Like, it's much different than the Prime 1. They're both the same poses. Although, Prime 1, I'll likely be doing this pose, not the finger up pose. So, yeah. And that is it for the month of March. It's going to be a very busy month for me. I'm going to a convention at work. Hoping to close a lot of deals. My pipeline's been building fantastic. Have some big commissions come in. So things are going really good in the Flank Cave. I just wish I would have pre-ordered some statues through a different, like direct and different retailers. But lessons learned not to pre-order from them again. So, in fact, I'm just going to see if I could cancel now because they lied to me about shipping time. Like, dude, just freaking give me my money back. I'll order it direct and have it shipped right now. Even if it costs a few $100s more, I'd rather just have it shipped now instead of waiting months and months with no update. That just drives me so crazy. Anyways, folks, I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.